Monumental development since we last spoke concerning Prince Andrew, because that's all he is now. The Duke of York title has gone, the Knight Grand Cross of the Royal Victorian Order, the Royal Knight Companion of the Most Noble Order of the Garter, and on and on, and other earlships. It just went on and on. Now he is just plain Prince Andrew. But for many, including it would appear a growing number of MPs, that is too much. Where are you?
When we look at these days, in terms of innocent or proven guilty, that applies to everyone. Mm-hmm. But just by removing a title, so he's duped him, he's still referred to as Prince Andrew, and that's what so many people see people as princes and princesses. It's the Dukeism isn't necessarily referred to. So in a way, just by removing that, seems like a bit of an airbrush.
Well, you'd like to make him just Andrew Windsor, effectively.
It should be Andrew Windsor, yes. Totally stripped of it. And as a member, I say a member, of somebody who was who went through abuse as a younger man.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear
I'm ordained. No, it's okay. I'm ordained, and I've spent my life nursing, and I'm over that now.
Right.
But I understand how rings of people work. And it's so difficult to prove. But if the Duke of York...
Well, we don't need to call him that anymore. We can just call him Andrew, I think. I don't think there's any offence there.
I was doing the inverted commas.
Yes.
Is innocent, then why doesn't he say, okay, then, let me go to being Andrew until I'm proven not guilty.
Well, remember, there was an out-of-court settlement in the United States. While, of course, Andrew maintained his innocence and denied wrongdoing, he still made a settlement believed to be in the region of £12 million. Craig, how important is it to know who paid that £12 million? Sorry, it might be $12 million. I think it's $12 million, my apologies. How important is it to find out where that $12 million came from?
Well, one does question if... So I have this question about the $200 or £157 roughly paid for massages. Now, I find that a very interesting way that people haven't questioned that, if you had a masseur coming to an island, then that would be a reasonable price and then it would go on their books quite normally as a massage. That would look quite legitimate. So then you're acknowledging that person's come and they've given you a service.
Well, I don't think anything went on particularly legitimate on that island that Epstein had, and I think everything was quite almost literally off the books. Craig, thank you for your input. Just need to say, of course, Prince Andrew denies any of those sexual allegations. Need to get that out there.
Can we not show an awful lot more consideration to the King? He has already succumbed to cancer.
Well, he hasn't succumbed, thank God. Long may it be a while, but he's fighting cancer, yes.
Yes, and he's having to.
Yes.
And he doesn't deserve what's going on.
Well, it's not our doing, is it?
He has spent his whole life working so hard on our behalf and doing the right thing all the time. How would we feel if it was our son? A lot of people...
It's his brother.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. No, that's my job.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's okay. It's his brother. But he is in a unique position, Christine. That's why it's not... Well, my brothers are no longer with us. But it would be utterly irrelevant if my brothers, which is highly unlikely they would behave in that fashion, because no one cares. But I'm afraid with the King of England, the King of the United Kingdom, they do. That's the reality, Christine.
Yes, but do we have to gossip like fishwives? Any time you turn on the radio or the TV, they're going over and over and over. There are so many people who do these dreadful things.
But Christine, they're not eighth in line to the throne. They're not the brother of the king, the uncle of the next king. That's what makes this different.
I'm not saying deal with it and deal with him.
Yes.
But
well, how would you deal with him?
Really have the right to go on and on and on about it all the time. It's not fair.
All right. What do you think Andrew should do?
Oh, I think he should just be dealt with. I don't think it's up to Andrew, is it, really?
Well, if he had any decency, he'd take the heat out of it and just walk off someplace and go live on the Isle of Wight or wherever.
Well, I mean, he should, to start off with.
Leave Windsor, this 30-room mansion. Christine, thank you for that. Strong views. I hear what you say. Obviously, as a journalist, I rather dispute what you say, but I'm grateful for your input.
Well, surely the Royal Protection Team, who are with him 24/7, must know something.
Mm-hmm.
Did he meet the girl? What happened on the island? They must know something. And surely they need to be interviewed as well. But Prince Andrew should have been questioned under caution years ago when these allegations first came out. Incidentally, I think that money you were talking about, the hush money, I think the Queen paid it.
Well, it's reported that some of it was from the Queen's, but there's not, it again, who knows, but not all of the $12 million came from the Queen. It would be quite interesting to know whether any of our funds have gone towards that as well. And the point you make is a very good one, because my understanding is that these protection officers have to almost keep like a diary, a detailed log of what happens with what's called their principal, the person that they're looking after. So if you suddenly find yourself flying off to some mysterious island with a rather shady businessman, presumably you're going to be noting in your diary exactly what took place. Oh, sorry, what you knew took place, at least. I'm not saying you don't know exactly what goes on every minute of the day.
That's right. They have to keep notebooks of, because I used to work for the police, so I know you have to log everything down in your notebook. So, yes, it's interesting to find out.
I wonder, lastly, how, this is famously the man who doesn't sweat. I wonder how nervous he is, because we've not really touched on the side that over in the United States, to give out someone's social security number, that can give you 15 years in jail. And he would appear he gave it to his protection officer.
I bet he's losing a lot of weight.
Well, not if you eat pizzas, of course. If he's down at the Pizza Express, was it Pizza Hut or Pizza Express in Woking? Pizza Express, was it? Right, yeah. If he's tucking into those pizzas, he'll manage to not shed too many pounds.
He's the son of a monarch of the lovely, great Queen Elizabeth II, and he'll die a prince.
I think he probably will, yes.
I don't think that title... I'm incredibly sad. I mean, I go back a long way. I mean, it was King George VI was on the throne when I was born, and I remember the Queen's coronation. I remember getting a lovely little gold plastic coach, and I was 3 years old at the time.
Right.
And I love the royal family. I'm incredibly sad for what's happening. I'm sad for the victims, these girls who were trafficked. I mean, it's absolutely horrific. But I'm sad for the royal family too. More sad than angry. And I think that Prince Andrew, he'll need to keep a low profile now for the rest of his life.
Why do you like the royals so much? I'm not saying you shouldn't, by the way. I'm just interested.
My late mother loved the royals. My late mother was a year older than Queen Elizabeth, and she loved the Queen so much. I mean, I'm getting a bit emotional now.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
No.
Is your love for the royals is, in a sense, caught up with your love for your mum?
Yes, that's right. That's right. She loved the Queen so much, and I did as a youngster too. And I'm incredibly sad for the whole royal family. I am angry with Andrew. I mean, with Prince Andrew. He's.
Well, lastly, sadly, I don't think this is an area known to him. But what would the decent thing be for him to do?
Well, I don't know whether he should even leave the Royal Lodge. I mean, I guess he will. That will happen. I'm sure that will happen. Yes. I mean, why does he need all that space anyway? And I feel sorry for Princess Eugenie and the two princesses. I feel they must be so embarrassed and hurt. And it's just a very sad situation. And
it is, and I can hear your love for the family reflects your love for your mum.